Hi everybody, welcome back to that Eurovision site. So you can see or hear, I have a familiar face next to me who was one of the very first guest on that Eurovision podcast, and that is...
I was the very first?
Yeah, you were the very first
wow.
one, and Susanne Georgi who represented Andorra. How are you doing?
I'm great, and I'm so happy to be here in this nice ambience with all these nice people.
Can I just ask, it's been, more than about 15 years now?
Yeah.
Does it still ever surprise you, oh, I really like your Eurovision song from 2009? Does it still, do you still get, starstruck and surprised about it?
I do, but I've been, like you say, it's been so many years now that I know every day more how the Euro fans just become more and more obsessed with everything.
Yeah.
And they know it's who knows the most songs, who knows the years the most, who knows who sang that. It's almost like a competition in between. And we're in the same, me and my whole team, we're doing who is this? Oh, it was that year, And it's the fun thing about it, isn't it? So, but yes, it is quite amazing that people remember me still after all this time.
Yeah. So what I wanted to ask is, the last time we were talking on the podcast was about Andorra.
Yes.
And obviously we're all working, and even, I don't know if you can see the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's mirrored, but it's Andorra will be back.
Yes.
And you are trying to get that done. I'm guessing it's just very difficult with everything that's just going on around the world, you think?
Yeah, well, it is. It's really simple and it's really easy. You just need the right people to actually say yes. But I'm just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. And there's been some changes now in Andorra, so I'm very positive. I think at some point it will happen because it's never the same people that are in charge for 10, 20 years, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it's just a question of time. I hope so. But I'm still fighting, and we have the whole team prepared to actually just press the button and go for it,
So do you think it's just you just right place, right time, you think?
Well, I think it's a question about the people's mentality.
Yeah.
Because I think, I always think very, very big, and even though I'm in Andorra, I think that Andorra should be back, because even though we're small, we should be there. And I think some people maybe don't see it that way in Andorra. They can't be bothered because there's so many other things going on, sports-wise or whatever. But I really think we have to be there.
Yeah.
We have to be there. So I just think it's about people's mindset.
Yeah. And, if you get to the eventuality that, RTV is saying, yes, you know what, we'll go for it, why not?
Yeah.
Would you want to be helping the helm of the return?
Well, a lot of people said to me, oh, you just want to sing again. And I'm like, actually, I do not want to sing again.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I don't want to, I would do it again happily, but I would really like to be part of the delegation.
Yeah.
That is my main goal, to be honest, that I'm working for, because I would like to make it right this time, to actually the little errors that even the year I was there, the little errors that were done, things that were done we could do better. I feel that I have all the knowledge in the music industry to actually make sure we get the right teams, the right song, the right everything.
Yeah. Who would you, we don't even know if they're competing next year, because we're still in 2023.
Just dream talking.
Yeah, no, it's if they do end up, have you got any artists in mind you think that will be...
I do. I have several.
Uh-huh.
I have several. Like we talked about earlier in another interview, we have an academy in Andorra now.
Yeah.
And when I came 15 years ago, 20, what I'm saying, 20 something years ago, there was really nothing there in the to actually create artists and help them. And now we have both Kids and Adults and The Voice Kids in Spain, Got Talent.
Yeah.
We have so many artists coming out of the academy. So I feel like we're really, really prepared on all levels to create an amazing artist and an amazing setup, So I do have several artists in mind. Yes.
Okay, now back to, the pre-party, because obviously we haven't seen you perform in so long. What are you most looking forward to tonight, do you think?
I'm just looking forward to be with all the Euro fans.
Yes. And I'm liking the fact that not many people who have still in the bubble actually get the correct terminology, know everything about it. So how would you feel to be back on stage again?
Oh, it's great. I'd say the Eurovision state is so unique and special, because I do tour a lot all over Scandinavia, mostly with my sister in the Me and My group. where we have thousands of people at every concert, and that's amazing. But the Eurovision audience is just that little bit more amazing, because it's just magical. They're all there. You're all there to have a party and just enjoy yourself in such a unique way. And I mean, honestly, it's so nice to see that everybody knows every word you're singing, even though it's Catalan. You know what
It's
I
like,
mean?
they'll sing your song back.
Sorry?
They'll sing the song back to you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay then. Now, final question, because it's been 15 years, but you've applied to this for like so many years. What's the one thing that you learned in 2009 that you're still carrying with you to this day in your life, you think?
That you can do your best job, but still it's not always easy to get the best result because of other factors. That you can do whatever. Yes, I think when you're just one person, it's very difficult, and you have to be more. There has to be more things involved, and a perfect team, perfect. You need to have the right backup.
Yeah.
And I think maybe not. And if this is only 100% an economical issue. I think it could have been much better with more money.
Yeah.
Not only my year, but the other years as well, no? And I think that's a little bit maybe where we could have done better. I also think the benefit of, I want to give the Andorra, the delegation that we had back then, it's actually not their fault. Back then, there wasn't the same media circus that there is now.
Yeah.
There wasn't so many social media things.
Yeah.
We couldn't play the song before, things like that.
So I think now like waiting for the right time, it's now happened. Like there's more ways to get your message out.
Yeah, much more than before. You can promote your songs so much more, like these kind of events that didn't exist back then.
Yeah. Okay, and finally, thank you so much for talking to us.
You're welcome.
Have you got one final message to the viewers who are watching us right now?
I do. First of all, I want to thank you all for all the support you're always giving Andorra and me. It means the world. I don't know if people know this, but it really means the world to get this, to get the support, and to feel that we're not alone in this fight. Andorra will be back. It's just a question of time, but until then, thank you so much for all the support.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.